Our pursuit of knowledge sometimes leads to mysteries we never anticipated. Science is often about asking questions, but sometimes the answers we find are stranger than anything we could have imagined. In a NASA lab, the Buga Sphere experiment was designed to test how extremophile bacteria might survive in simulated deep space. The goal was to push the boundaries of biology, to see if life could endure the harshest conditions imaginable. Housed in a sealed, high-tech chamber, the experiment ran smoothly for months, until everything changed. The team monitored every variable, confident in their control over the environment. Without warning, the entire system initiated an emergency shutdown. The lab was suddenly bathed in red light, and a sense of unease swept through the team. Alarms blared, not from a power failure or glitch, but because the system detected something it was never programmed to recognize. The protocols were clear, but the cause was anything but. Diagnostics showed no faults. Power, life support, and data systems were all normal. Every system check came back green, deepening the mystery. Yet the shutdown was irreversible, as if the experiment itself had decided to stop. No override worked, and the chamber remained sealed. The event originated from within the chamber, where only bacteria and simulated space should have existed. There was no obvious source for such a dramatic event. The team was left with a sealed chamber and a mystery that defied physics and biology. The sense of control they once had was gone, replaced by uncertainty. Initial checks for sensor failures or cascading errors found nothing. Every instrument was working as expected, yet the chamber remained locked down. Then, the data logs revealed a massive, unidentifiable energy signature just before the shutdown. It was unlike anything the team had ever seen, a spike that defied explanation. This signature had triggered the emergency protocols. The system responded exactly as it was designed to, but the cause was beyond anything anticipated. The Buga Sphere, once a controlled experiment, had become a black box, an artifact of unknown origin. What was inside was now completely inaccessible, its contents a mystery. The scientists realized they were no longer just studying bacteria, they were confronting a discovery that could challenge our understanding of the universe. The implications were staggering, and the questions only multiplied. The question was no longer what went wrong, but what had been unleashed. In that moment, the boundaries between experiment and the unknown blurred, leaving the team and the world on the edge of a new scientific frontier. The team turned to the data, searching for answers, their anticipation growing with every line of code and every flicker on the monitors. In the final milliseconds before shutdown, they found a powerful, precise electromagnetic pulse, a repeating signal at exactly 2.2 Hz, standing out sharply against the background noise. This frequency, in the extremely low frequency range, is notoriously difficult to generate, and almost never observed in such clarity and purity in a controlled environment. The pulse was clean, rhythmic, a cosmic heartbeat, emanating from the chamber's center, as if the room itself had come alive for a brief moment. Nothing inside should have produced it. The equipment was designed to be electromagnetically silent, shielded from any outside interference or stray signals. The 2.2 Hz frequency was eerily close to the Earth's own Schumann resonances, the natural electromagnetic hum of our planet, hinting at a possible connection to something much larger. The signal's unwavering precision suggested an artificial, intelligent origin. Something or someone had crafted it with intent. External sensors detected nothing further. The pulse was a one-time event, vanishing as mysteriously as it had appeared, leaving no trace in the environment. The scientists were left with a recording of a signal that shouldn't exist, from a place it couldn't have come from, challenging everything they thought they knew about the chamber. The Buga Sphere mystery had shifted. It was now about a message, not just a malfunction. The implications were staggering, and the team felt the weight of discovery. Who or what was trying to communicate? Was it a natural phenomenon or something far more deliberate? And what did the signal mean? The search for answers had only just begun, and the team knew they were on the edge of something extraordinary. With the chamber sealed, anticipation filled the air. Scientists and engineers watched from behind thick glass, their eyes fixed on the mysterious object at the center of the room, unsure of what they might discover. NASA used advanced X-ray and gamma-ray scanners to peer inside, deploying every tool at their disposal to unravel the secrets hidden within. Instead of familiar equipment or mechanisms, they found a perfect, featureless sphere, 30 centimeters wide, floating at the chamber's center, completely untouched by gravity or any visible support. Scans revealed the sphere was made of nested, concentric shells, at least 12, each separated by a vacuum gap, as if designed to isolate and protect whatever lay at its core. The engineering was flawless, beyond anything humans could manufacture, with tolerances so precise they defied belief. Within the gaps, countless microspheres formed intricate repeating patterns, a fractal universe of spheres within spheres, each layer more complex than the last. The structure was both geometric and almost biological in its complexity, as if it had grown rather than been built, blurring the line between technology and life. Spectrographic analysis showed the material was a metallic alloy unknown to science, dense, energy manipulating, and impossible by current standards, hinting at properties that could revolutionize our understanding of physics. The sphere was not just an object, but a marvel of design and function, a technological enigma that seemed to defy every expectation. It was as if the experiment had created or revealed an artifact of truly alien origin, something never before seen on Earth. The team realized they were facing technology far beyond human capability, a leap so vast it was almost incomprehensible. The Buga Sphere had become a window into the unknown, a portal to mysteries that challenged the very limits of human imagination. What was this sphere, and why had it appeared? The mystery deepened, leaving everyone searching for answers that seemed just out of reach. The sphere's presence quickly became a concern beyond the lab. NASA tested its effects by placing biological and geological samples near the sealed chamber. Plants withered and died within days as if their life force was drained. Sensitive instruments detected a persistent low-frequency vibration, matching the original 2.2 Hz pulse, emanating from the sphere. This vibration seemed to disrupt living cells, causing rapid decay. Thermometers recorded a consistent drop in temperature around the chamber, as if the sphere was absorbing thermal energy. The sphere was not inert, it was actively interacting with its environment. It absorbed energy, vibrated at a biologically disruptive frequency, and caused local die-offs. The object was a dynamic system with unknown, potentially dangerous functions. The lab was no longer just a site of discovery. It was ground zero for a phenomenon that could threaten more than just scientific curiosity. The question now, how far could the sphere's influence reach? As the sphere's danger became clear, NASA imposed strict secrecy. Most findings were classified, only a sanitized partial report was released to the public. The official story mentioned an anomalous artifact and unexplained energy, omitting the sphere's true complexity and effects. Over 60% of the data remains under national security protocols. This level of secrecy is rare for a civilian agency, signaling the gravity of the discovery. The rationale to prevent panic and protect against potential weaponization. Scientists involved are bound by non-disclosure agreements. The world is left with rumors and redactions, while the real story remains hidden. The Buga Sphere is now a symbol of the limits of public knowledge. Despite secrecy, limited data reach select independent experts. Their consensus: the sphere is an artifact, deliberately engineered and impossibly advanced. Material scientists believe it's programmable matter, capable of active energy conversion. Physicists suggest its fractal structure is optimized for massive information storage, like a quantum computer beyond our imagination. The sphere is not just built, it's programmed, a machine operating on unknown principles. Whoever created it possesses technology centuries ahead of ours. The Buga Sphere is proof we are not alone in technological mastery. Today, the sphere remains sealed in a reinforced underground NASA facility. It's under constant surveillance, still emitting its 2.2 Hz hum and cooling the air around it. The risk is unresolved, its purpose remains unknown. The frequency it emits is dangerously close to those used in global power and communication systems. A sudden pulse could disrupt infrastructure, causing blackouts or communication failures. The sphere could be an electromagnetic weapon, or something even more profound. Its resonance with Earth's natural frequencies raises fears of deeper planetary effects. For now, it's contained, but the threat lingers. NASA continues its secret study, hoping to understand the sphere before it acts on its own. The world waits, in the dark, for answers. The Buga Sphere remains a silent enigma, its message unread, its purpose unknown.